Listen, he must be freed by appeal court.
Because
what of Omotocho that is he having the right to determine where Nnamdi Kanu should serve? The prison or the jail tenure given to him, Omotocho isn't in the position to give order where they should keep Nnamdi Kanu. The prison where he instructed Kanu to serve, it is outside his own jurisdiction. Now he's fighting Uchechi. He's fighting, what's the name of that Nnamdi Kanu's junior brother too? Emmanuel. But he Omotocho, what made him that? What indicates that he has right more than Emmanuel Kanu? What actually shows Omotocho James that is better than Igbo man? What is it that is indicating to this unrighteous Chief Justice, illegal Chief Justice, that is more educated or more rightful than Igbo man? What indicates Omotocho? What shows him that he's more educated or wiser than Igbo man? He's the one giving instruction where they should keep Kanu. Abi, then Emmanuel Kanu does not have right to file appeal for his brother. Omotocho Ewu Hausa, Ewulere. Listen, he doesn't have right to transfer Nnamdi Kanu to Sokoto prison. It is illegal. Highest order of illegality. So he should put away his dirty face from what Emmanuel Kanu is doing to free his brother. Emmanuel Kanu is right. Since Omotocho, who doesn't have the jurisdiction to do what he did, I think Emmanuel Kanu has jurisdiction, the right, fundamental right to voice out, to take federal government of Nigeria to court of appeal, to undo what they did to his senior brother. James Omotocho should shut up his acid-filled mouth for attacking the innocent boy fighting hard to make sure that his senior brother is free. Omotocho doesn't have right to do that, but I know that federal government of Nigeria is backing him up. Office of Aso Rock, illegal office, an office that is operating under illegitimacy since 21st February 2023, hijacking a mandate given to an Igbo man. The whole Nigeria, Yoruba, Hausa, everybody congregated together and voted to be there. Emiloko. Mr. Man, we know well, we in hand the check, leg the check, he go there just occupy office where he no win.
Okay, but
he no been win the election still. Omotocho is giving order to keep Kanu where he's not supposed. And he's not attacking Kanu's brother. What is it that gives him the impetus to feel he is better than Emmanuel Kanu? Okay. He's not better. Omotocho is a human being. Emmanuel Kanu is a human being. He gives some instruction where to keep Kanu. It's not the prison authority.
Are they scared of him not, for Kanu winning the appeal?
I wonder. They are scared of him. They are scared of Kanu winning the appeal. That's why they are not happy. They don't want him to go for appeal. Yes. They know that the judgment is dirty. The judgment that took him to Kanu, to this Sokoto, is a dilapidated legality. Is a case, is an order, is a judgment that is so frail and weak. Yes. That's why they're afraid of appeal court. Because appeal will be an upper court. That was a court that obeyed or disobeyed the upper court that set Nnamdi Kanu free 3 times. They are scared. They are doing everything humanly possible to stop appeal court from holding. They know that they have what? Misfired it. It is illegality of the highest order. Giving order for somebody to be taken to another area, prison to serve as a presiding justice is wrong. And judging what upper court has judged is wrong. Sentencing somebody under a law that does not exist in Nigerian constitution is wrong. That's why everybody is what? Scared of going to appeal court. Let me tell you, if Nnamdi Kanu goes to appeal court, he's going with erudite lawyers, legal luminaries, that will actually restore with illegitimacy of this present administration of Bola Ahmed, Afwewu, Tinubu. Listen, he must be freed by appeal court.
Okay, but a lot of people they want to see whether Nnamdi Kanu will there be an empty docket, or whether the DSS and the Sokoto Correctional Center will allow him go, or there will be a speedy convoy from Sokoto. Do you think that Nnamdi Kanu will be allowed to come?
A speedy convoy we are about to ask them to. A speedy convoy. British paparazzi, MI15 from Buckingham Palace, we reenact, orchestrate what happened in Paris in 1997 when they used French paparazzi on a speedy tunnel, attack Lady Diana and his sweetheart Al Fayed of Egypt. 2 of them died in the tunnel. If they come on a speed convoy from Sokoto, they are going to plan accident for Nnamdi Kanu. Ekwekwena, don't agree. Eze elikwena ilikweya ogbuogi.
They should come to the court.
Yes, they should come to Abuja. From Abuja, they go to the court. If they come on speedy convoy, they are going to orchestrate a fatal accident that might take the lives of the lawyers and that of Onyendu MNK.
But yes, the men of our line come say that's what people are scared about. They say because from the way they are doing, from the way Omotosho and the court have been acting, they don't. It's as if they don't want him to.
Then we go to ICC International Criminal Court. They are preparing to handle the case.
You think the lawyer will go there?
Yes, they can go there. Everybody has right to go there. Let me tell you, the local government of a thing, you know, in a government, let me say, governmental setup, is smaller than state government. In a government setup, state government is smaller than federal government. Still in a government setup, federal government is smaller than West African Economic Community. Yes, if you go to ECOWAS, ECOWAS persists Nigeria. And if ECOWAS messes up, I think AU is there to question ECOWAS. Where AU could not perform because they have been infiltrated by the French and British hegemonies. United Nations should ask AU. You know why? ICC is ahead any court in the world. So if they see or take it that they are going to press Nnamdi Kanu down, ICC International Criminal Court is coming to bring Kanu out, and the Court of Appeal is going to hold. It is Kanu that actually announced it that Nigerian judiciary is a rubber stamp to the office of the executive. Because you see all the judges on your mandate will stand. That was the music they were singing previously. How could you expect the Department of Justice to be a rubber stamp to executive? Is it happened in any democratic setup in the world? It has never happened anywhere in the world. But it's only in Nigeria. It is Nnamdi Kanu that has really exposed the hypocrisy of public office holders, disgruntled elements, political elements in Nigeria. It is Nnamdi Kanu that exposed them. And I'm telling you that Nigeria will never be the same again. Come what may, Boris Johnson, Socialist Britain, they could do whatever they want to do. But I'm telling you that Nigeria will never be the same again. It has begun. The protest is a good one, being mobilized by the Igbos in diaspora. Diaspora Igbos are the one walking down the clock even when Nnamdi Kanu was out and in prison. I don't know what I understand. When he was at the DSS facilities, you know, suffering, wailing, yearning for his freedom, it was the Igbo diasporas, not Igbo Nigeria. I mean the Igbo in Haiti, Igbo Kenya, Igbo Tanzania, Igbo Britain, Igbo France, Igbo India, Igbo America, Igbo Japan, Australia, and so on and so forth. They are the one fighting, working hard to make sure that Kanu is out of the SS. And finally now he was taken to Sokoto State under a strict decision of a presided Chief Justice, Jason Motocho. The Igbos, diaspora Igbos, they have been standing on their feet to make sure that Kanu is freed from Sokoto prison. If at all not that, they should bring him, take him from Sokoto to Abuja, where it will be so easier for him, you know, to go to his court of appeal than from Sokoto. It is difficult to be, you know, let me say, shuttling between Sokoto and Abuja, just court of appeal. It is not a day journey. I don't know what I understand. Sokoto is too far further than Abuja. From what do you call it? DSS facilities from where he goes to court. Sokoto is too further than that. So the only thing is that he should be taken to a facility in Abuja where it could be so easy for him to go to court of appeal. Omotocho is a bad belly man. How far Yoruba man has gone to hate Igbo man? Why should Omotocho suggest that they take Nnamdi Kanu to Sokoto to die there? Wicked man. A man I believe did not pass elementary 6. Look at when he was reading the law. He was reading nonsense. They said they are educated. It's a lie. They stole certificates. The projects they write it in the library, stealing somebody's work as a project in the university. We know people that sat for examination and passed the exams. The Igbos, very, very educated people. You've seen how Nnamdi Kanu has been teaching him right in the court. You don't know law, Motocho. Tell me where it is. Gazetted in Nigerian Constitution. You are sentencing me, judging me under a law that does not exist. Illiterates. Most of the judges, they actually stole certificates, some projects from libraries. Could not defend it. Can Motocho defend it? The project that brought him to limelight, could he defend it? He couldn't. Stark illiterate of the law. Ignorance of law is what actually finished Omotocho's legal legacy, and is not going to live to see it. Begging Kanu or asking Kanu for forgiveness could not go anywhere at all to stop what is going to happen for him. He is going to be punished now and forevermore by God.
Okay, but we see that Legosi meeting with Tinubu, and he said what he said they've activated, a political, clause to set Kanu free. So do you think that Tinubu, even though Nnamdi Kanu is not pardoned for the meantime before his appeal start, do you think that Tinubu can use his veto power to order the the correctional center to transfer him away to Abuja?
Tinubu cannot do that. Tinubu's primary plans is to jail Kanu. When he was not at the office of Aso Rock, he has actually met with the kind of person he was needed to handle Kanu's case. That's why he paid Omotocho to adjudge Kanu's case into hellfire, abyss. A law that does not exist. You try somebody under it. Are you not ignorant of jurisprudence? The law that jailed Kanu does not lack only jurisdiction, but jurisprudence. It is outside law ideology. People that are just presiding over Nigerian courts are monetized, and it should be criminalized, because you cannot judge somebody under a law that does not exist. He doesn't commit that law. Kanu did not contravene that law. He does not. He did not. So Kanu must come out. He's not going to die there. Forces that is going to bring Kanu out of Sokoto prison is approaching, fast approaching, and Omotocho eyes, he go kill you very soon. I go kill you. He jailed Kanu out of hatred, out of ethnic hate, tribal antagonism. Yes, that is why he sent him to jail illegally. Nonsense. If Igbo man commit crime, that is when Nigerian justice will stand up and live up to expectation. If Fulani man commits crime, they will turn their back on it. If Yoruba man commits crime, they will turn their back on it. Look at Sunday Igboho. Igboho did not go anywhere. The same thing Igboho was fighting for, Kanu was fighting for it. The whole Kanu, because Kanu is an Igbo man. Are you listening to me? Omotocho will suffer from now and forevermore. God is going to punish him. Tinubu is not having any intention of releasing Nnamdi Kanu or pardoning him. No presidential pardon. The forces that will bring Nnamdi Kanu out of prison is coming outside Nigerian enclave. It shouldn't be within Nigerian enclave. Yes, boldly I'm saying it. The man in charge of this administration is hating Igbo with passion. They don't like Igbo. North, West, they don't like Igbo. Pardoning Kanu for what? It's not pardoning him. Okay, wait. Pardoning Kanu after hijacking Obi's mandate. Is Obi not the owner of this present administration? Obi is the one.
Some disagree with you.
That should be Nigerian president. See, let me some Yoruba might disagree with me because of their way of understanding. I am a man from Anambra State, I have wisdom, ability to discern between good and the bad. It's not everybody that has the ability to discern between good and the evil. There are people, if you go to comment section, social media, they will be talking nonsense. How will alam neha? How will go alam neha? Organic and neha lily. Haga wala wa amuta wisdom. Negilies only if your mother eats better food, good food, rich food, nutritious food. That is when you suck your mama's breast and you will be very intelligent. There will be wisdom in your brain. The people that are doubting and talking nonsense, trash on the comment section, they did not suck healthy breasts. They suck rubbish from their mother's breasts. Go and examine them. The Igbo children are very, very brilliant and wise. And I'm part and parcel of Igbo, children. We are very bright. Yorubas, they talk rubbish on comment section because they understand negatively. That's why they did not see the fact that it was due to ethnic bigotry that Kanu was falsely jailed for life. Nonsense.
But they said they stopped, people from visiting the Sokoto prison because Nnamdi Kanu has finally turned the Sokoto prison to what?
Tourism center.
Tourism center where people come. We even saw the governor of Sokoto and as coming to visit Nnamdi Kanu.
Very soon, Sadano Sokoto will go there. Sadano Sokoto will go to Sokoto prison to have a glimpse, a glance of a man whose wisdom has actually caused what? Trouble for Nigeria's dilapidated justice system. It is Kanu that actually announced it that Nigerian judiciary is a rubber stamp to the office of the executive. Because you see all the judges on your mandate will stand. That was the music they were singing previously. How could you expect the Department of Justice to be a rubber stamp to executive? Is it happened in any democratic setup in the world? It has never happened anywhere in the world. But it's only in Nigeria. It is Nnamdi Kanu that has really exposed the hypocrisy of public office holders, disgruntled elements, political elements in Nigeria. It is Nnamdi Kanu that exposed them. And I'm telling you that Nigeria will never be the same again. Come quote me. Boris Johnson, Socialist Britain, they could do whatever they want to do. But I'm telling you that Nigeria will never be the same again. It has begun.
As if Nnamdi Kanu have become an emblem of persecution for the Christians in Nigeria. But I saw a video of an Israeli lawyer and a Russian lawyer, saying that what Omotosho did the wrong thing because they was not based.
There's no country on planet Earth where Christians are more persecuted than Nigeria. Since 2009, more than 50,000 Christians have been murdered in Nigeria. In that same time period, more than 20,000 Christian churches and schools have been destroyed, burned to the ground. And there is a systematic persecution of Christians by Boko Haram and by other radical Islamic terrorists. I've spent the better part of a decade fighting to stand up to radical Islamic terrorists who are targeting Christians. And the president, I actually saw the president this week, and I pulled him aside to say thank you for designating Nigeria. The consequence of that now, that unlocks targeted sanctions on state officials, targeted sanctions on the country itself and on state and local officials. And indeed, the next step needs to be implementing those specific sanctions.
As if Nnamdi Kanu have become an emblem of persecution for the Christians in Nigeria. But I saw a video of an Israeli lawyer and a Russian lawyer, saying that what Omotosho did the wrong thing because there was no basis for Nnamdi Kanu going to getting that life sentence. Do you agree with them?
Yes, the Israelis, they are wonderful people. They have been following us right from day one in Nigeria. Any good thing they are doing, and any good thing they are doing, everything they are doing for us is just based on the fact that Nigerian state has, seen the Igbo man as the enemy, a man that could not, allow Islamic ideology, to actually overshadow the entire southeastern Nigeria. And the Igbo man as well is the reason, still remains the reason why Arabic ideology and Islam has not taken over the whole Nigeria. Islamization process is very, very, let me say, stagnated today. Because why? Igbo man says no. The Israeli lawyer that is saying all this, they were with us before the Nigerian Biafran Civil War. They actually know what to represent. That instead, the Jews will succumb to Arab. Let the sun come down to the earth. So that's why I'm telling you that they know what transpired in the court. James Omotocho Ukwewu does not know law. He is ignorant of the law. He is tribalistic in that judgment. He only responded towards the stimuli, Asorok stimuli. If there is a grammar like that. Yes. If you read about botany, you actually find out that geotropism should go down to gravity, while phototropism will go down to the light of the sun. So that's why tribalistically the judgment is, stimulated, responded towards Asorok. That was a direction that Asorok wanted the judgment to go. I don't know what I understand. So Israeli soldiers, Israeli lawyers, na southeastern hemisphere, you people should come now. What you actually planned in 1967 Arab-Israeli war abruptly stopped you. This time around, it's too obvious that Kanu did not do anything. Israel, come. Israel, come. Come. Trump is trying his best. You are leaving all this puchim. Here they are persecuting the Igbos. Innocent people. Even one name from southeastern Nigeria could not be discovered within the list submitted from UAE. Yet, an Igbo man is jailed for life. Tinubu, I'm very sorry. Awolowo is the one that will judge you. The kind of benefit that we will receive from Zik government. When you were jailed, when he was jailed, Awolowo, he was sentenced. Zik said no, they should take him to southeast, our land, so that they won't kill him. Today, you judge this innocent Igbo man, you took him to Sokoto for him to die. Omotochi, if anything happens to Nnamdi, let me tell you, it's a threat. I own it up. It's a threat. If anything happens to Nnamdi, it's a threat. International Criminal Court is a platform that we use, for reviewing of United Nations law, constitution, charter, treaty. That platform represents the whole world interest. And I'm seeing it now working in Africa. I will not be intimidated into believing ICC. I know that Trump, only America alone can do something. Western Europe, I mean Scandinavian countries, I don't mean France and Britain. No. Boris Johnson, Onya Luluana. Macron of France, Onya Luluana. I mean only Trump. It's only Trump that can come and do something. It's only United Nations themselves, good people within that platform, United Nations, can do something. I don't know what to understand. So, listen and listen good. ICC should look into it. It's not the current man. If the person heading that platform is from Britain, forget it. If he's from France, forget it. If he's an American, like Populio, I will allow it. You don't see Populio performing now because he's an American man. Populio is no longer from France. France is a country that produced most of the popes in history. Populio is an American. See how he is transforming Catholic Church, the Orthodox, universally. Because Americans are truthful people. See, ICC is talking tough for nothing. They cannot do anything. ICC is there. Biafra has been suffering after the war, 1970, 55 years ago. ICC could not do anything. Is the ICC not aware that Nigeria is now 110 years? Any province, any region that is not feeling happy with the contraption or marriage we are having together with ourselves here should go. See the way from Nigeria. ICC don't know. They don't know. They are there allowing us to be killing ourselves here. ICC is there. Someone become Nigerian president, died many years ago. They bury him. A fake person was cloned because of similarity in looks. Yeah, they look so similar, familiar, semblance. That's why they use Jubril, use Abubakar of Niger. The man has now been enjoying our money. He absconded total. One day now you will see him. They will say, they share semblances. Buhari, who was too old, up to 90 something, all of a sudden become young. Tinubu allowed it because Tinubu no Miloko, he want to rule. He's telling us that Yorubas are not slaves. Okay, the rest of the tribes are slaves. Look at waiting somebody they talk from a mouth.